Alright, 69-second summary for the new Mega Latias EX deck, which can deal up to 350 damage on turn 1 with the Maximum Belt, and that's kind of insane, and backs up what I've always said that 3 prizers are healthy for the game. We should get 4 prizers next year to really balance things out. According to Japanese players, Mega Latias is best when paired with Pecharunt. But that's what level-headed, boring people would play. And I'm neither of those things. Which explains why I'm more partial to the all-gas, no-brakes build with Ho-Oh EX, Latios, and Latias EX, allowing you to get enough energy on Mega Latias to deal at least 300 damage turn 1 going second. Ho-Oh accelerates 2 fire to itself, you manually attach a Psychic, retreat into Mega Latias, and thanks to Latios' ability, all that energy moves directly to it. Add Maximum Belt to the mix, now Illusory Impulse is hitting for 350 damage. Climb the Gravity Mountain, and no Stage 2s are safe. As for the Poison Package version, that focuses more on Strafe. You hit and run with a poisoned and mochied Mega Latias, dealing 80 damage, then add another 6 from Poison with Pecharunt in the active, and maybe another 2 thanks to Perilous Jungle. This version's both faster and slower, able to take donks, but you have to manually attach 3 times for an Illusory Impulse. Or you could add Counter Game with Crispin, or maybe a Ho-Oh. Whatever you do, just remember that I put the ass in Latias. Are you freaking kidding me? This is the 3rd game I've played with this deck. I didn't see a single Earthen Vessel, so of course, what do we find now? All the freaking Earthen Vessel. All right, let's just, we have to thin the hand down to nothing. 4 Vessel might be overkill. You think? Okay, so we have to go, let's put the Bravery Charm on the Ho-Oh, because we can do things here. We can do the thing. I don't think we need to do too much this turn, because they're playing somehow a worse deck than I am. Let's go Nest Ball for Mega Latias. I mean, the Maximum Belt doesn't really matter. We're basically just going to be researching next turn and hoping, which means I think this is just put the Latias down, go into Maximum Belt, keep it at 280 because I don't want to risk it. Well, I guess I do put the Fez into play. I was thinking I don't, but I think I do, because if they hit me with a Claw of Darkness, which I absolutely do not think is going to happen. And Lucas, thank you for checking. I mean, it was 6.5 hours of downtime to fix Prism Energy, and they couldn't even release it as an update. You had to re-download the game. So that's kind of pathetic. And Ryusham, is Carmine too low? Well, I think you want to go second. Right? You want to go first, obviously, with the Pecharunt build, but this build is just Illusory Impulse every single turn, and that's the whole strategy. Nick, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. So I think you put a Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon in your deck for this occasion. Well, what would it help? It wouldn't, like, are you talking about me? Or are you talking about trying to stop somebody else? But yeah, Cornerstone Mask wouldn't stop. If it got a period, it would be terminal. It'd be a real terminal period. But this is the battle of the terrible decks, which is great. Please don't concede, Nath. We're both playing terrible decks. This is the battle to see which is oh my god, which is the worst terrible deck. Okay, we're going to switch into Fezandipiti because I can always attack with Ho-Oh if we need to. I believe I have to Pal Pad the Iris back in because no one's doing anything. We're all having a fun time today. Okay. And then here we have no stage 2s. So we're just going to go to Gravity Mountain. And then, yeah, we get those 2. I am exposing my Ho-Oh. And yes, this is a Latias deck. This is not a Ho-Oh deck for those not paying attention at home. And then we switch into you. Now, worst case scenario, which I know isn't going to happen, but worst case scenario is they just terminal period all over me. There's a Gravity Mountain. But no, if they Claw of Darkness away my research, which is going to be almost impossible unless they go attach, energy switch, counter gain. But I have a feeling this is more a terminal period deck. And don't look now, but we have a knockout on that Absol. Don't look now, everybody. We got a knockout on that Absol. We just can't lose our bosses. And this is the problem with maintenance during a stream day is I had 0 time to test this, determine, which cards are bad, which cards are good. So normally I have this flawless gameplay, and unfortunately the flawless gameplay you're used to from Trust Your Pilot will not occur in today's video, because this is more of what you see behind the scenes. This is going to give you a Pikachu behind the scenes, behind the curtain. And Nick, thank you for the gifted sub. We're almost at 69 subs, by the way. After taking 2 months off, after just a few days, we're almost at 69. And yeah, this is a great matchup for Latias, because we're just taking one-shots all day. It doesn't really matter what they're doing. We just take one-shots. And they have to get Monkey Dory, but I'm not going to soften anything up. Like, this is... Oh, okay, so they are going for it. And this is the best you've played in months. Thank you. All right, there's no way they knock out Ho-Oh. We just go manually retreat. Oh, this is sad. This is sad. This is kind of sad. I mean, it's kind of really sad. And they also can't do anything now. All right, well, let's attach to the Latios, because they're definitely not targeting Latios. We go... Wait, hang on, maybe there's a glitch. I was hoping there might be a glitch. Okay, then we go Boss's Orders on the Mega Absol. They're probably... Oh, no. They're probably going to concede. All right, Lustrous Assist. You can't spell Latias without ass. All right, and then we go Illusory Impulse. I do have 0 energy on it now, but that's fine, because all we have to do is knock out a Fez or a Zoroark for game. And too bad for you, Razor, you are subbed. There's all my supporters. And Oscar, well, did you know that it's going to be Amazon Prime days in a week? And if you get Amazon Prime, you can give free money to your favorite streamer, aka Trust Your Pilot. Yeah, their period was terminal. And Never Gonna Let Me Down, thank you for starting the hype train. We're at 68 subs. See, I'm glad I streamed today. You know, PDCGL, the PDCGL dev tried to make sure I didn't stream today. Guess what? We're cooler than them. No matter what they do, I will never recover from this psychosis. Psychosis. I think handsomest PDCGL player is the handsomest viewer. Well, I mean, Sato's the handsomest. Never Gonna Let Me Down is also pretty handsome. Mr. Mountain Badoo, handsome. You know, the people who give me the most money are the most handsome. And believe it or not, I can win next turn. It's unlikely that I can win next turn, but all I need is, in this spot, a Latias. And Walta, thank you for the sub. Oh, what are they doing? No, don't go for... Oh, don't be that person. Hey, you give me money, you can be whatever you want. Okay, we have no Pokemon. We have all of our energy in the discard pile, which is concerning to say the least. But if I go up with the Fez... Actually, do I go up with the Latios? No, it doesn't matter. Does it matter? Probably matters. Whatever. We're going to win. In the battle of bad decks, the good bad deck wins. All right, there we go. I think I Fez before I research, because this might give me some balls. And I always like to play with balls before I do my research. Oh, there we go. See, I told you. I enjoy playing with balls before doing any sort of research. And then we hit him with the Superior, and that's game. See, I told you, all we needed was a dude, and we got it. And we got the dude, and we got it. This worked. This is how the deck is supposed to work. Ignore those first few turns where nothing good happened. But this is what the deck is supposed to do, is you're supposed to just do 300 damage every turn, take just take 2 or 3 knockouts to win the game, and that's it. And Gravity Mountain would allow me to knock out a Venusaur, allow me to knock out a Mega Gardevoir. I wouldn't need a Maximum Belt to knock out Dragapult or Charizard. Like, this deck, when it works, it's just like, it's all gas, no brakes. It's just, you know, I've played 3 games, prized Squawkabilly the first 2, and then just had terrible starts. I don't think Iris is the correct card. I think 4 Lilies might be better than Iris. But this is why we do the testing. I'm doing live testing in a YouTube video that was recorded potentially months ago if you're watching this in the future, but it's also the present day for us. And this deck is a present, and you'll be able to unwrap it like shoelaces are like wrapping, and then inside them you find toes. I know it won't be in the YouTube video, but I literally called this like 30 minutes ago. I said, as soon as I switch over to the Pecharunt build, we're going to face Raging Bolt. Because all I've been doing is facing Alakazam and Roaring Moon, you know, single prize decks. So, of course, what happens when I get to this, we face this stuff. Oh, goodness. I can't play my items, so it's just going to have to be strafe KO the Badoo, go into the Brute Bonnet, hope they don't have it like that. Yeah, Mega Latias has been going terribly. Since the last time you saw me, it's been going really, really bad. The Frostlass build did not work. Legacy Energy, you have no way to search for it. So that was a bust. I will admit that I am drawing unusually bad. Right, I'm not finding energy when I need it. I'm not getting just, you know, basic things that I need to win. Obviously, taking the knockout on that Badoo doesn't really help the math because I'm just going to go on odd prizes. So it's not really a big deal. But let's see. If I can knock out their Ogerpon, which I'm not going to be able to do. Well, actually, I can do 160. Oh, that's not good. Wait, what? How is that a thing? What's going on? Oh, they're going for Sob? Okay, that's fine. And there be the Pecharunt. Okay, this is perfect. I have Penny. I don't think we can lose Penny in this situation. Or I guess I go for Penny. Penny up the Brute Bonnet. Pal Pad the Penny back in. Yeah, I guess that's the correct call here as we go Penny up the Brute Bonnet. Put you in the active. Go Brute Bonnet down again. And then... Actually, do I just take the knockout? Hang on a second here. Do I just take the KO? We have a knockout. I can strafe to the Pecharunt. Actually, let's try strafing. You know, it's a lot better than chafing. And then we'll go into the Pecharunt. And thank you for all the bits, everybody. And you to play Colress or Hilda. But then you have to play Colress or Hilda. Hilda has no use in this deck. Colress does get you a stadium like Gravity Mountain or Perilous Jungle. Oh, I wish you'd started that Mega Kangaskhan so badly. But the problem with this build is that there's no Ho-Oh. You could definitely jam them together where you go, like you do a half and half. You play thinner lines of Brute Bonnet and Pecharunt. You play like a 2-2 Mega Latias, 1 Latios, 2 Ho-Oh, 2 Mega Latias, 1 Latios. Oh, they got the Torrential Pump. Okay. That's unfortunate. I think we're being outplayed, everybody. I'm not sure, though. All right, well, that's unfortunate. Let's go get rid of you. I only did 40 damage, and we're going to come up 10 short, right? Unless we get everything here. All right, I'm going to take a chance, and we're just going to go for it here. We are just absolutely going for it right now. And then we want to Pal Pad back in the Lilies and the Pennies. I got this. This is terrible, but I got this. And then we go Jet Energy on you. Carmine. If we hit, we got nothing. we literally hit nothing. All right, but what if we get Fezandipiti and that hits something? I think we're guaranteed unable to do it because we don't have enough bench space. Okay, hang on. Hang on. So you're damaged. I don't have what I need. Okay, I'm going to blow them. I'm going to give them a Hyper Blower. The Trust Your Pilot Hyper Blower special. Okay, so we're going to soften them up. Because this is why you give them as least of information. That's almost a sentence. Least of information as possible. And then you go Toxic Powder. You strafe into the Pecharunt. Strafe into the Pecharunt. Oh, I also have to select yes. I think the order of that should be just, you could press done, or I guess they don't have it set up that way in PTCGL. And Kroji, thank you for coming. And yeah, those combos are going crazy on Twitch. I don't know what they are, but people give me money and things happen, and I appreciate it. So if they can't switch the Raging Bolt, which I know... Oh, God. They can't keep getting away with this. Wait, that's a knockout, right? Right, so they have 2 prizes left. I can get another one. I can get another Mega Latias. We can go up with the Pecharunt. That's unfortunate. Okay, there's a count. Oh, so that's a knockout, right? That's a knockout on the Raging Butt. But I still have to take several more knockouts. I still have to take several more knockouts. And Mr. Low Elo Boy, I am not wearing pants. Of course I'm not wearing pants. Come on. You know me better than that. All right, so we want to go into you. Do I penny somebody up right now? And yeah, we just go Toxic Powder, because that is a knockout, right? I don't need to do anything else. We just go for the knockout. Pecharunt. I don't want to lose anything, because if I penny somebody up, I'm just going to have to put them back down, most likely. But yeah, knocking out that Badoo really didn't matter. In case you're paying attention at home. Knocking out the Badoo, not really a big deal. You are seeing how this deck can deal 300 damage with Illusory Impulse, though. Put the Fezandipiti down. Have a brain fart. Kukui, have a brain... Ah, it's not a brain fart. I don't believe they can knock anybody out this turn. I'm also keeping the penny helps against the Wellspring Masked Ogerpon. In case they try to trap me. But I would very much like to have, like, an Iono. Uh-oh. Wait, what? Oh, that's going to sob again? No. No, I forbid you from doing what you're about to do. If you're about to do what... No. No. Do not bring up my Latias. Are you kidding me? Oh my God. I told you, as soon if I... You're supposed to do 300 damage every turn. You know what? I'm uploading this to YouTube to prove to you how much PTCGL hates me. This game hates me. Never play Mega Latias. I regret all my life decisions. I cannot right now. They're going to concede again. There's no world where they don't concede, because I'm going to knock out their stupid... Okay, you know what? They got rid of a bosses. I am not going to go for the Pecharunt this turn. I know I should, and that would be the smart thing that a smart person would do, but they've already shown that they have a penchant for just sort of leaving. And YouTube audience, you have no idea what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is that we've already faced this opponent. We went first. They saw I was playing a donk deck. I had no intentions of actually donking them, but of course they conceded. And yeah, this is a good start. So we go Booster, Town Store, Nest Ball. I'm going to put the Latios in play because I don't want them to concede. This is the problem. I have been playing this deck for far too long. It is not good. Do not play Mega Latias. You can put a copy of Mega Latias into your Ho-Oh Armarouge deck, but that is all you're allowed to do. And then I'm actually going to try and bring up the Lunatone. Hey, there we go. Let's bring this guy up. Yeah, we'll bring up the Lunatone. This is how desperate I am for them to not leave. Please don't leave me. Okay, so Pokegear does nothing. Fezandipiti is about to get bodied. I guess we just Toxic Powder, manually retreat into Latios, and go from there. All right, that was a terrible turn. But the thing is, the reason Pecharunt is so good is because, you know, you have to fill up your bench and you don't start Fezandipiti. Whenever I've played Pecharunt, you just don't start Fezandipiti. I've started Fezandipiti, back-to-back games? Yeah, play Mega Latias if you're feeling like you hate yourself. They don't have a Hariyama. They ditched the bosses. I already know that they cannot take this knockout. I know for a fact that they cannot take this knockout this turn. They've ditched too many resources. Obviously, yes, I should have knocked out the Riolu. Do they not believe that I can knock out their Mega Lucario? Okay, this is going in the video if I take the KO. It's very unlikely, and I need several things to make it happen. But this is full greed right now. Okay, first things first, we check the deck to make sure that we have what we need. I mean, if I have to play Carmine, I think I still have to go get the booster. Even if I lose it, I think I have to get it. So we want Ho-Oh, Latios. Ho-Oh, Latios, and Latios. So I have to get the Latios from the discard pile. That's step one. Latios from the discard pile. We're going to need Ho-Oh. And then we flip the script. Well, these are all terrible. Oh, couldn't have picked worse cards. There's Carmine. Okay. If this is... That's a Lillie's. Do I Carmine this hand? Or do I just go for a fresh 8? Because then they knock out the Fez. I think I just go for a fresh 8. Because I believe in the heart of the cards. You have to believe sometimes. Sometimes you need to believe in the heart of the... We got... Oh, we actually got it. We actually got it. Oh, everybody. Oh, we didn't get it. Oh, I thought we got it because I didn't put the energy in the discard pile. Oh, no. Oh, we would have had it. We would have had it if I had one more energy. We were that close. We were that close. Oh, no. We were so close. I can't believe I've done this. All right, yes. Let's go into the Latios again. I know they have the Hariyama. Wildcard, we were so close. I thought we had it, but I was an energy short. If I'd used Carmine and we Carmined into that, we would have been fine. But there was no way we would have gotten all 3 or 4 cards we needed. So yes, if I would have Carmined and those are the cards we would have ended up with, that would have been perfect. Naturally, that is not what happened. Naturally, the game screwed me over. And I wasn't able to baby Pecharunt, so we can't knock out the Mega Lucario this turn unless we do the same thing. The only way the Mega Lucario is getting knocked, and there it is. They still have to play with Premium Power Pro. Go for Fez. Go for Fez. Go for Fez. You know you want it. Go for Fez. Come on, this has been a terrible... No! You don't have the Premium Power. There's no way you have it. Just do your 270 and be sad. Prove that Mega Latias is the greatest Mega ever printed, and that all of those hundreds of losses I suffered today were all just flukes. I think that means they don't have it, right? If they went for Makuhita and they haven't just slapped... If they haven't just... If they haven't drank the Gatorade... Oh my god, they still have a supporter, all that, and they still can play the game. They did so much. I thought it was just... What's the worst deck? I'd say this is worse than Mega Venusaur. I know. Crazy to say out loud, but this is worse than Mega Venusaur. Did they whiff? Did they? Maybe they don't play Premium Power, because there are lists. Oh, what is wrong with that Town Store? That Town Store is 2 separate cards right now, by the way. I can't even tell what it is. Oh, they whiffed! Oh, okay. Okay, we got this. We got this. This is the comeback of all comebacks. Maybe they only have 2 Premium Power Pro, because some people are like, oh, Premium Power Pro. No one cares about that card. Okay. If I... Wait, do I even want to poison? Oh, I don't have it, do I? I was thinking I had it, but I do not currently have it. Which is, again, very pathetic. I'm starting to think this deck is even worse than I originally intended, but let my suffering be for your enjoyment. Let's go yes into the Latios. I could have Iono'd, but most likely they're just going to Turo up the Hariyama that they have on the bench, or just manually retreat and then take the KO with their Hariyama. They have lots of things available to them, and none of them are good for me. Even though they whiffed the premium power, this is bad. This is going in the YouTube video no matter whether I win or lose, and they got... Okay. Because I am determined. The reason I came back, or one of the things that I said when I came back, was I am going to make a YouTube video of every stream. It doesn't matter if I win or lose, I'm making a video, and this is a lot of losing. I will upload the VOD as soon as the VOD channel gets to 500 subs and gets monetized, and you will see just how bad this deck is. You know, you can argue maybe it wasn't the perfect list. You know, I made some misplays. Admittedly, I didn't get any time to test because this game needs 700 hours of maintenance every month. Okay. Okay, we got this. This is guaranteed victory. We just knock out the Mega Latias. We do 340. We knock it out. We don't have a Latios, which is kind of a card we need at this exact moment, but that's okay. Okay. Do we need the Perilous Jungle? Not if we're doing 340. That's 80 on you, and that'd be 90 with the poison. So we can go... No, we don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. We don't want to go boom, boom. I'm having a mental breakdown. It's okay. These things happen. They're all part of the plan. We don't have a Latios. We don't have a lot of chances of winning this game either. All right, so if I flip the script, we can maybe get that Night Stretcher back. We did not get the Night Stretcher, but we do have the bosses, which I wouldn't say is an improvement, but we can take the KO. And then in that situation, we go Golden Flame, attach to you. We don't put the Petrarunt down. We don't put the Town Store down, I don't think. Do I put the Latias down? Yes, because that is how we win this game. Is we put the Latias down, and then we go boss's orders, bring you into play. Do I have anything left for Gust? I can maybe Pal Pad. All right, and then we go retreat into this one. We go Toxic Powder. Okay, and then Strafe. It gets knocked out due to poison, which is really cool. And I think yes, right? I think yes, we... No, I'm gonna be real swifty here. We go no. I'm gonna confuse them. They're expecting me to do this. And I know if I'd gone for the Iono, it was going to be a draw of 6 and put them down to 4. And, you know, maybe I get the Night Stretcher and we can knock out the Mega Latias that was fresh. The problem with that strategy is that this is PDCGL. You have to remember, this stream is already featured. I put a Bloodmoon Ursaluna in the deck, and then the next game I start the Bloodmoon Ursaluna. So that's already happened. I have prized all my good cards before. See, they're going to go for the Hariyama, and then I'm going to Iono them to 1, and then we just win. And this is where Acerola would have been nice if you could play 2 supporters at once, but you can't. Okay, they got all the Makuhita. That's bad. I'm going to Iono them to 1. If I can just get like a Latios, we will be fine. There's Fighting Dawn. If they attach to the Mega Lucario, that's also really bad. They're going to attach to the Mega Lucario. That's really bad. They still haven't played Premium Power Pro. Oh, man. And Hatsune Miku, thank you. I imagine you'll be giving me money very soon, because that's what people who say I'm awesome do. All right, step 1. Latias EX in the active. Step 2. Don't fail. There's a Broop on it. That would be considered failing. All right, and we want to put... We just want to get rid of everything. Get rid of that and that. Just get rid of everything. That's the whole goal. We need the Night Stretcher and the Pokemon Catcher. This is going to come down to this. This is going to be the craziest finale you've ever seen. We want to keep the Perilous Jungle. We want to waste the Nest Ball because we don't want to see it again. We want to get the craziest draws in history here. Do I have Counter Catcher? Oh, we can do it. We can do the things are lined up here. Things are not lined up anymore. Things were lined up. They are not lined up anymore. And I guess my only option is to lose now, right? Because I don't have the Latios, so I can't put the Mega Latias in the active. I guess I have to damage the active. Okay, hang on a second. Because I'm going to need to keep the switch. So if I go retreat into you, and then I guess if I poison, I do take the knockout, right? That does prevent like a Turo situation. So we go strafe. And then take the knockout, yes. I don't even think it matters from a logistical standpoint what I do. If they have an energy, they win. If Iono is a lie, remember, this is going in the YouTube video no matter what. Win, lose, or draw, this is going in the YouTube video. Oh, no. Please don't tell me Iono is not a lie. If Mega Latias, oh my, no, like I played the percentages. That was the correct play. Was knocking out the Hariyama, so it removes any chance of a Turo. I Iono'd them to 1. They get the Stretcher. They would have had everything. The Stretcher is literally This is so cursed. I can't right now. There's Gravity Mountain, which we don't need in this matchup. We'll go Nest Ball for Ho-Oh. You want to get Ho-Oh first. Because you might end up in a situation where you have energy and you have to Squawkabilly. Case in point. All right. Let's go. I mean, I guess I can knock out the Charcadet and just have the Latias. No, they can pretty much take a knockout already. That's less good. 1, 2. Okay, Nest Ball. Let's go Squawkabilly. And then attach to you. All right, I think, again, I know this is crazy, but you got to do crazy things sometimes. Wow. That's abysmal right there. All right, well, we go Psychic and then Motivate. A little pew. 1, 2. PDC, and just today? Change Super Smash just today? I think every day. PDC Jail hates me every day. All right, so they're going to knock out the Squawkabilly. I'm going to be able to get a Mega Latias. We're going to Mega Latias, put the Ho-Oh in the active. We're going to take the knockout. We're going to have a 330 hit point basic. And then we're just going to win. That is the entire strategy. We just win. Yeah, it's either PDCGL hates me or this deck is bad. Or both. All right. This is going to get real rough here in a second. Let's go Fezandipiti in the active. Ooh, okay. So we got it. We actually have it, which is a rare thing in these parts. Now, I think I saved the town store in case they... Yeah, just in case they have a tool. I don't think they will. Really was hoping for an Iono there. Really hoping for an Iono. All right, well, now I have to put the town store down because this is not good. Let's go switch into Latias. And then, yeah, 1, 2, 3. We go accelerate to yourself. Yup. Lillie's determination for 8. What is this? What the hell is this hand? All right, we got the Maximum Belt. And then I guess I attach to the Latios. We Ultra Ball away the Latios and the... Oh, man, they just have such a good hand, though. And that guy... I'm going to get... Oh, we are never, ever getting back together. Guess what's missing? Hey, everybody, what card is missing from this deck? What card don't we have? Oh, and I should have put the... I should have put the Maximum Belt on the Ursaluna. But then this is an Ursaluna deck and not a Latios deck. The title of the YouTube video is that this... Oh, no. This deck does 300 damage every turn. We're struggling out here, though. Okay, so they're going to go down to 1 prize. If they can't get another Cerule Edge set up, we'll be fine. This is... It's literally painful. You know, I wanted Latios to be good. Thank you, everyone, for toughing it out here and suffering through this, but it's rough out here. Maybe they whiff, but the fact that I'm missing my Latios EX is really bad. They are currently... Oh, they're going to discard energy here. We're going to discard 2 energy, go get a Cerule Edge, and have enough for the KO. If they somehow whiff the KO on my active Mega... Oh! Okay, that was an energy. And they did ditch a Briar. Though I guess Briar doesn't really matter because I have 3 prizers. Briar, yeah, Briar. Oh, goody. Okay, they're going for the Ho-Oh. That's fine because I am going to lose. Okay, so yeah, if I would have put the Maximum Belt on the Ursaluna, we'd have a knockout, but then this wouldn't be the deck that we want it to be. All right, so if I put Fez in the active, we're still going to lose, but maybe we won't lose as hard. Ooh, there's an Energy Retrieval. Okay. Maybe we're not going to lose as hard as we think. We have a Ho-Oh in the deck. We have 5 fire. Okay, okay. I'm smelling what the rock is cooking. Okay, and I need to... I guess I should have fezzed before this because I am looking for more energy and the Ho-Oh, and we got everything. All right, so we have the KO. We Iono them down low. They need a whole bunch of things, and we're going to get the Latios out of the prizes, everybody. And Rockman, thank you for the crazy gift subs. Hang on, I got to win this one. You know, that's what I'm most known for in these parts is just winning every game I play. And we definitely want to attack with this guy. And more gifts. Okay, hang on. I need to win. You can't distract me. You're trying to distract me. You sense that I'm about to win. And you're thinking that you can distract me. Nice try. Okay, so what do I want to do here? Do I want to go and get another thingy thing? Because we have to stop them. I'm not going to be able to get things back from the discard pile, so I think this is just get the Psychic. And Rockman, I know. Yeah, see? I know. I know what you're trying. All right, we have to go Iono, because then I can get a Latios. Okay, that's great. This is perfect. Literally everything is lined up. This is like that Mega Lucario game where they had it like that. We have it like that. We just need to get Latios out of the prizes. Oh, okay, yeah, maybe 3 Ho-Ohs a little much. But what happens if you prize 2? But Ruckman, thank you so much for the gift subs. And if you give 5 in a row, Valorant will give you another one, which is weird. But see, they're struggling. They have the Fezandipiti. They have the Lunatone. But if you look at their discard pile, there's 14 energy in there. I personally lean towards 18 to 20 in Cerule Edge. But, you know, they're probably going to have to go for a Night Stretcher. They're only down 1. But how many energy do they need to take a knockout of my active? That is the main question here. I'm going to have to do some math. So it's 30 plus 20. So it's 15. So they need 15. Oh, they only need 15. They literally have it already. This is such a cursed deck. There's no way this deck is ever going to win. Ever. Unless they just don't got it like that. Okay, yeah, we get it. Wait, what? I'm confused. They had it, though, didn't they? Oh, no, they must not have any more Cerule Edge. They're out of Cerule Edge, so they had to go for Night Stretcher. They had to go for Night Stretcher. They have it. This deck is so cursed. Everything I try doesn't... I can do 300 damage every single turn. It doesn't matter. I can do 500 damage every single turn. It doesn't matter when we live in a world where Golden Ghost, Cerule Edge, Alakazam, Typhlosion, where all these decks that don't give up 3 prizes exist. And it's like, yes, I could have played differently, but I wanted to see if Mega Latias is good. Mega Latias is not good.